The market reacts negatively to the Jerome Powell's comments regarding the upcoming Fed meeting. The Central African Republic passes a bill that gives green light and regulates crypto. And shocker icon David Beckham banned his way in the metaverse. My name is Anuj and this is your nightly crypto news wrap up. Let's get it.
Fed and other central banks around the world handed out free money to investors, and those investors took that free money and deposited it in their brokerage trading accounts. And then the brokerage firm said, hey, why don't you take some more money in the form of low interest loans since interest rates were so low? That's all starting to unwind. And one of the ugly things about liquidations is you don't get to sell what you want to sell. You sell what you have to sell. So everything goes down. Gold goes down, bonds go down, crypto goes down, everything goes down, not just stocks.
I wish I could come here every night with a big smile and say that the market is booming and everything is going up into the right. Unfortunately, tonight that's not the case. But that does not mean that there aren't be lessons to be learned. Just like fighters are judged on their strength of their chins, vesting is just as much about minimizing losses as it is capitalizing on its gain. Here's a deal, the market is getting wrecked. The Dow Jones is on the fourth week of losing streak. Friday drop of nearly 1000 points was the worst since October 2020. Fintech stocks, Facebook, Alphabet, Netflix, Google, Amazon have lost $2.4 trillion since their 2021 all-time high. XPS has dropped over 10% since the start of the year. If you have paying attention, you must know that Bitcoin have been following the SPX closer than ever. There have been over $300 million in crypto liquidation in the last 24 hours. Why all the bloodshed? The Fed has planned to increase the interest rate at every meeting this year. Their Hawkins approach is proof that the battle against inflation is a double-edged sword and both sides are bleeding. The next Fed meetings begins on May 4 and this one is most likely to be going to be worse than the 0.25 basis points that increase we saw in March. Fed Chair Jerome Powell tell CNBC it is appropriate in my view to be moving a little more quickly. I would say 50 basis points is on the table on this year meeting in May. He also said it's absolutely essential to restore the price stability. He is right about that. The US dollar has been devalued from the last 40 years since it's been inflated so much and the free money from the pandemic injected a massive amount of money in the market. The value of everything have been much higher than they ever have. The more they will hike up the basis points, the more the prices will fall until we land on the solid ground. Be sure to manage your risks and be comfortable developing a long-term mindset, especially for the time beings. Let's do a quick market update. We got Bitcoin coming in at $40,205, up about 1.6% of the day. Ethereum back over $3,000, up about 2% of the day. Let's check on our top movers. Dogecoin pumping up like crazy, up about 22% on the day. That Elon Musk news about Twitter. We got Osasys Network 13.8% on the day. Ruin up 6% on a day. Luna up 5% on a day. And Shiba Luna up about 5% on a day. With the bullish divergence 4 hours time frame for Bitcoin, I am expecting we could come up a little more higher. I am looking for a possible reduction in $41,000 level. Now back to the news. I am not saying to develop a long-term mindset just for prices are going down. I am saying that because despite the volatility, cryptocurrencies to tip top closer to mass adoption in all corners of the globe. On April 21, the Central African Republic anonymously passed a bill that gave a crypto a green light. Although they are not adopting Bitcoin as a legal tender like El Salvador. The bill legalizes the use of crypto and allows citizens to pay their taxes as well as business payments using the asset class. A big issue in Africa that the money is very difficult to send considering 57% of their population is unbanked. Keith Clear founder Glory is went on to say the real implication on the people is that they have now access to the currency other than the FCFA while being protected by a law and transfer money at a lower cost. Above all, they can carry out their financial transaction without banks. Is there a bullish news in the market watch? Well, it's look like we are having another Tom Brady moment in the metaverse. Not for the football, the other one. Soccer superstar David Beckham already entered in crypto space back in March when he became a brand ambassador of Digital Bits. Now that he has a taste of an action, Beckham kicked it up at a notch and it's now trending the metaverse. Attorney Mike Conduces tweeted out the international football star has filed three trademark applications hinting at plans of NFTs and digital tokens for virtual clothing, headgear, and footwear, as well as virtual performance and entertainment events. Following the footsteps of a multitude of athletes and company Finbol reports, NFT related trademark applications has skyrocketed 400 fold in 2021 alone. In 2022, an average registration of 15 had been recorded daily. So, what if the price are down right now? It takes time. Believe me, the perfect storm takes brewing. Countries around the globe are giving green light to crypto. As pop culture icon around the globe plant their feet in the metaverse. Even if isn't the bottom, 2022 is a year to accumulate. The crypto boom of the future is a goal. So set up that corner cake, bend it like Beckham. That's all I got. Thank you.